Welcome to Salad with a Side of Fries. I'm your host, Jen Trepic, talking wellness and weight loss for real life. We're here to clear up the myths, misinformation, bad science, and marketing to teach you how to eat and how to cheat. Are you ready? I'm having salad with a side of fries. This week, we're talking about bread tags. So they're like the bread equivalent of chip clips in my mind, but they come on the bread package. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the bread that's in a bag and then there's a little plastic tag. So you've maybe noticed that there are different colors of bread tags and the colors have meaning. So we're going to walk through what each color means. But I want to preface this by saying, if you're a longtime listener and, maybe you're feeling like a label reading pro because you practice in your life, you know that bread tag is not all the information we need, even though we're going to talk about it in a second. So all of the information of reading labels still applies here. Now, in general, a rule of thumb with bread, as we talked about low glycemic impact nutrition, right? Sourdough, rye, and pumpernickel are generally lower glycemic bread choices than a lot of the wheat that's out there and a lot of the multigrain and things like that. So in general, we're always going to read our labels. We're going to look at those nutrition facts, but a lot of the fresh baked breads don't have labels for us to read. And then there are these bread tags. So, okay, long preamble, I get it, but I just want to make sure everybody knows, still read your labels, right? Read your nutrition facts, because the bread tags, the colors of the bread tags tell you what day of the week the bread was put on the shelf. Right? Who knew? Okay, right? So with the fresh breads, they're typically made within a day or two of hitting the shelf. So the tag tells us what day they went on the shelf. So blue is Monday, green is Tuesday, red is Thursday, white is Friday, and yellow is Saturday. And now before everybody, jumps down my throat that you're never going to remember that, let me help you. The colors go in alphabetical order through the days of the week, right? So blue and green, right, are the Monday, Tuesday. Red, white are Thursday, Friday. Yellow for Saturday. Now, you're like, what happened to Wednesday, Sunday? Typically, bakeries take those days off in production, so that's why they're missing. So now, depending on what day you go to the grocery store, you can think about how fresh that loaf is. If you're there on Saturday, look for the yellow tags. Don't look for the blue tag. It's been sitting there since Monday, right? And admittedly, I rarely buy bread, let alone like fresh bread in a grocery store. But having said that, when I buy it, if I'm going to buy it, I want it to be super fresh and super delicious. So here's your little hack. Maybe if nothing else, this just helps you get a question right at your next trivia night. Becky, any questions, anything to add or thoughts?
I had no idea. No idea.
I know.
So that was interesting fun fact.
I know. I love it. Quick things, a little hack.
Mm-hmm. I also don't buy bread that often, but it's the same. It's like if I'm going to eat bread, it's going to be good, right? So it's going to be going for the fresh stuff. Good idea.
Exactly. I want the fresh, like the rye, the sourdough, the pumpernickel. Now I need to go buy bread because now I'm thinking about it. Right. Well, Becky, thank you again for being here.
Yeah. Again, thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. As always, everybody, I'm your host, Jen Trepic. Connect with me on Instagram or all social media. I am at Jen Trepic, JENNTREPECK. Website is asaladwithasideoffries.com. Merch is at the website. You can send a message through there or through social media. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your takeaways, your ideas, your questions. This is also the easiest way to learn more about working with me as your health coach. And if you're not already a member, join our membership program by going to glow.fm/saladwithasideoffries. This shows your support for this podcast, this community, and most importantly, it truly supports your health. And you'll get this week's recipe for the grain-free hot cereal. Well, friends, that's it for today's episode of Salad with a Side of Fries. Congratulations for making yourself and your health a priority. Thanks so much for joining us. Be sure to click subscribe or follow on your favorite podcast platform. Share us with a friend, and we'll be back next week. Always remember, you deserve it, and you are worth it. Happy healthy.